Had a baby on you, girl. Get away from that man. Never been pregnant a day in my damn life. Buy him a car. I'm gonna buy him a track up. I'm gonna buy him a Cadillac. Abstaining from sex, all of that. Like, as if you want me, baby, I want you too. Hey y'all, it's your girl Have the Gym. Hey y'all, it's your girl Have the Gym, and I'm back with another Vlogmas video. Today is Vlogmas Day. Vlogmas Day 6. I'm losing track, y'all. So that means that we only have 6 more Vlogmas videos after this. But I feel like since we 6 vlogs in, and y'all don't really know me like that, I should just do get to know me, a Q&A. So originally I put up a poll on Instagram to ask me questions, but I'm not gonna sit here and lie to y'all. I did not get no question. I ain't getting not one. People don't mess with me. People don't mess with me on my TikTok. People don't mess with me on my Instagram. So I'm hoping that y'all YouTube people mess with me. But I had went on Google, and I just, put a couple questions in my notes, and I'm just gonna basically ask myself these questions just so y'all can get to know me more. Okay, so we're gonna start off with the basic questions first, and the first question is, how old am I? So this is gonna be like all about me, like far as like little personal notes or personal things about me, like basic stuff. So how old am I? I am 22 years old. And the questions followed up after that is, when is my birthday and what is my sign? So my birthday is June 19th. I am a Gemini. That's where Have the Gym come from. Having the Gemini, having the gym, like as in a diamond, a jewel. So it's like vice versa, interchangeable. And I'm a child of God. First and foremost, I'm a child of God. But if you into astrology and stuff like that, Gemini, because I used to be into that stuff crazy, like a lot. Anyways, how tall am I? I am 5'6". I stand 5 foot and 6 inches tall, and I ain't nothing but legs. My favorite food. So right now my favorite food is some steak. Like, y'all, I used to didn't like steak, but I mess with steak now. I like it. I had Roof Chris when I went to California. That was busting, and it's this casino in Niagara Falls. Chef's kiss. But also, I do like the fries from Dave & Buster's lately. Like, I've been craving those a lot. Like, they like these garlic Parmesan fries or something like that, but they so good. And like, I feel like it's not even a flavor. I just like that, like, every time they give them to me, they're a little like soft. Like, they soft, and then the flavor kick in. Like, the flavor and the softness go together real bad. Do I have any best friends? Far as like the actual best friend title, like, oh yeah, such and such is my best friend, no, I do not. I do not have no like actual best friend where it's like, I'm your best friend, you my best friend. No, but I do have a close friend that I look at as a best friend. And I have a male friend that I feel like I'm really close with. Like, I talk to him a lot, and like, he vents to me sometimes here and there, and I feel like that's like, he's like one of my best friends. And this gonna sound real delusional, but I'm not even gonna say it because that's too delusional. It's too delusional. Next question is, do I have any kids? I don't have kids. I don't have not one kid. Never been pregnant a day in my damn life. No kids. Do I want kids in the future? Yes, of course I do. Of course I want me a little stinker butt. But as of right now, no, don't have no kids. What is my favorite aesthetic? I like the aesthetic that I like preppy aesthetics. I like streetwear. But like, I really love like grunge and punk aesthetics. Like, I love the whole black aesthetic, the rock and roll type of look. Like, I really don't know how else to explain that, but that's what I like. Like, I like gothic stuff because I feel like gothic looks on black women so fire. Like, I love it so bad. And like, Even though I don't dress like that. Like, I just dress according to my mood. I don't really have a specific style. But if I could, oh my God, them platforms with the mini skirts and the tights. Oh my God, that eat down with the tight corset on and stuff. Please, please, I love that. Next question is, who is my favorite YouTuber? So my favorite YouTubers right now, small and big YouTubers, is no order, maybe. But I love me some Aaliyah, Leah Lee. I love her down. Love her down. Love her whole aesthetic. I love her aura. I had actually wrote it down of my favorite YouTubers because I'm just trying to make sure I don't forget nobody, which I still feel like I forgot a couple people. Willow Alexis, I love her so much. Like, I've been supporting her since she was like in a 500s. Like 500s, like single 500s, not 500K, 500s. I love her down. Like, you can see God shows up for her day and day. I love her. I don't know if it's Taj or Tasia, but she also do like content around like faith, vlogs, travel. Love her. She'd be like, hey girl, hey. Yes, love her down. She's a traveling dental hygienist. I love her. That's my girl. And next is Nyla Cachet, which she's a smaller creator too. She haven't posted in a while, but that's my girl. I love her vlogs down too. Like, my girl needs to post. Please, if you see this girl, post. I like Maya. Maya be with Tasia. I had stumbled across them at 2 separate times, but I love Maya too as well. Before they had met, I was following along with Maya and stuff like that. She got a YouTube channel, and her name like Mariah Layla on YouTube. Love her aesthetic down. Love her down. And Aaliyah Face got good vlogs and stuff too. Like, I feel like I don't really sit a long time for like long vlogs, but I love her down too. Like, when I feel like I need that motivation, that, you know, I turn her on every time. Like, girl, what? We moving to Bali? Girl, okay. I'm on the way. Question is, what is my type and am I single or taken? If I could sit here honestly and say I don't have a type, but I attract a certain type of people, and the people that I attract is usually athletes, whether it's football or basketball players. But I can say I definitely do love me a good athlete, because for some reason I'm so delusional. I really feel like I'm gonna either marry an NBA or NFL player. That's of God. But yeah, I don't really have a type, like, based on like looks. I would prefer if they was chocolate, but I talk to some light-skinned people in my life. I don't discriminate. No race. I don't discriminate, no race, because if you want me, baby, I want you too. But all my life I only dated black men, and I'm open to dating other races. Am I single or taken? I am single. I don't think it's much to say after that. I'm single. Unfortunately, it's very much unfortunate that I'm single. Yeah. Favorite artist and my favorite music genre, no order, maybe. But Chris Brown. We love Drake. We love Brent. We love Bryson Tiller. We love Tory Lanez. Free my boy Tory. I'm so sorry if any of y'all is stallions. I'm sorry. But free my boy Tory. I've been listening to him since 5th grade. Female wise, Summer Walker, SZA, Billie Eilish. Who am I forgetting? I feel like I'm forgetting some females, but yeah, like people like that. Janae Aiko. But no like specific favorite, but I just happen to binge listen to their music a lot. Giveon, all of them. Let them down. My favorite music genre gotta be, it's probably R&B, I guess that would be, or Lost Listeners. I love The Weeknd. I got XO tatted on me. Siri, play Timeless by The Weeknd. R&B. I love country music. I listen to country, and I listen to pop music. So I don't judge. I love music, like, and I love Luke Combs, yeah, and Morgan Wallen. I love him too. Hobby, I paint occasionally. I guess DoorDash is like a hobby. I do it when I'm bored, but like if I'm bored, why not just make money? And I don't think that I have no other hobbies. Well, YouTube would be a hobby, but I'm trying to turn it into a career. So if you can, please like, comment, and subscribe, y'all. Please engage with me because I love y'all. I promise y'all, I'm gonna stay true to y'all. Be cooking too. I like cooking. What's a fear that I overcame this year? I overcame about 3 things this year that I feared like for my life. One, which is being traveling. Like, I don't know for what reason I was scared of traveling, but I feel like the thought of me leaving like Buffalo and then going to like, okay, California for instance. I've been to California before, but like I really was like, okay, yeah, no, I don't like traveling. So I went again this year and I had fun. I had a blast. Like, I'm like, you know what? When is the next trip? I'm there. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I was just thinking like, okay, well, when I leave my hometown, all of the people that exist there still exist. Like, I don't know. My mindset is weird. Like, if it's out of sight, it's out of mind. And I can't seem to wrap my mind around the thought of Sonder, like people actually existing with their own lives outside of mine. It's crazy. Overcame this year is actually trusting God. And that's very much transparent of me to sit here and say. Because a lot of people say that they trust God and stuff, but they don't really like, they could be having a problem or something like that, and then they keep worrying about it. They don't really fully hand it over to God, or they feel like they can do it themselves, and they're not actually trusting God with what his promises is for them. So I definitely had a hard time doing that. Like, when I was getting my car, I had nothing but trust in God. I'm like, you know what? God, I'll give it to you. And when I tell y'all, I made my money within a month for my car. I was fasting and praying as well, reading my Bible, all of that. I was being abstinent. I was abstaining from sex, all of that. Like, I was locked in. I was trusting God, and he came through. He fulfilled his word. So I can definitely say trusting God was definitely one of the biggest things that I overcame this year. Like, not having a fear of not trusting him, you know, because I still fear God, but like the idea of not trusting him, like, I definitely trust God my whole life now. Definitely overcame the fear of heartbreak this year because, like I said, I was in a relationship and I was very happy in our relationship. Like, it wasn't toxic, it wasn't no arguing, no nothing, no cheating, no nothing. Unfortunately, I hate to bear bad news, but that's not the only reason why a relationship could end. And me thinking like, okay, since none of that's happening or whatever, we're good, we locked in, we're gonna get married, we're gonna have kids, we're gonna do this, that, and the third, we're gonna buy a house, I'm gonna buy him a car, I'm gonna buy him a track up, I'm gonna buy him a Cadillac. Oh, lover girl tendencies, you know. But it's like other things play into factor, like whether you have an anxious or avoidant attachment style, whether or not like you start to get bored of somebody, or whether or not, you know, you gotta like just solely focus on yourself, focus on, you know, getting you together before you can like love another human being, whether you love yourself or not. Because it's like, if you don't love yourself, you cannot love another person, point blank period. I don't care what nobody say, you can't. And I know because I used to be in that situation. So yeah, I definitely overcame that because it's like, I really thought like, even though, yeah, that's delusional, but I felt like that man was my best friend. I was so happy. I always wanted to be with him. Like, I wanted to be in his skin. And I'm usually like a avoidant person, but in that relationship, I turned into the anxious person. Like, I always wanted to be around him, and he was more avoidant than anything. So that's a fear that I overcame because it's like that kind of tie into me trusting God. Once that happened, I agree. Okay, cool. You're gonna focus on yourself. Good luck. I wish that God, you know, have you on your correct career path and stuff like that, and I wish you nothing but the best. No hard feelings. I still love you, and that's that. Like, you know, and I trusted God. Like, I let it go. Like, I'm not gonna lie, the first week and a half, yeah, I was sad, I was crying because I'm human, I have emotions, but I gave it to God because I trust God. If he removes something, he's gonna replace it with something better, no matter what it is. And if it is real and it do come back, then you needed that time, that space to, you know, grow. Like, you can't just sit here and expect to grow in the same pot. And we referring to plants. Like, you know, you gotta repot a plant in order for it to grow bigger, in order for the roots and stuff to grow, you know, But yeah, those are 3 things that I overcame this year. So what inspired me to start a YouTube channel? So the reason that I actually started wanting to do YouTube was because when I was in high school, I want to say probably like 2027, I had actually started my channel and I had made the intro and everything. And I was going around school, like, you know, trying to get people to subscribe. Hey, subscribe to my channel, stuff like that. But I never posted because I let people get in my ear and I started doubting, like, they're like, Heaven, you don't do nothing. Why do you need a YouTube channel? And I'm like, you right, girl. You right, boy. Like, I was just like, you know what? Forget it. But I feel like I always like to be in the camera. I always like to make little mini vlogs, like, on my phone that I never post. Like, and I'm just like, why not just do YouTube? Like, why not just actually post it? Even though I have a fear of being perceived and I hate hearing myself talk, but it's like, why not? Like, go for it. Like, you never know how to end or anything, and it's like, if I enjoy it, then why not do it? So that's what really inspired me. And back then, I feel like that's when I was watching like Aaliyah J, I was watching De'Ara, I was watching her and Ken, I was watching Life as Neek, when she was in her relationship. It's hard to pronounce, but I was like watching people like that, like I 8 Design or I Design 8. Like, I was watching them type of people. Jada Monet, yeah, people like that. Like, I'm just like, oh, y'all is the girls for real. Brittany Nicole, people like that. Like, that's what I was watching back then. Yeah, that's what inspired me. Like, I just was like, I always wanted to be in front of a camera. I loved photography and stuff like that when I was in high school for it. So it's like, why not? Like, every time I would be in photography, I used to have free time in photography, and our teacher used to let us like play on the black backdrop, and I used to be right in there with the ring light with my phone. Hey, YouTube, so today I dyed my hair. Like, for real. I never used to just post them. So now this is the time, 2024 going into 2025. Finally, I'm taking it serious. How did I come up with my YouTube name? My YouTube name 2 years ago, and I had kind of copied off of Janae, the one that go out with Derek, because she a Gemini, and I needed something like real cute. Like, I'm like, okay, what's something that I can change my name to that I can have on all 3 platforms? And originally my YouTube name was simply.heaven, and I could not get that on TikTok. I couldn't get it on Instagram. So I'm like, what can I do? I'm like, you know what? Heaven a Gym. I'm a Gemini. It's very much versatile. So I was like, okay, Heaven a Gym. Okay, that sounds good. So that's how I came up with my name. Like, what type of content can viewers expect to see on my channel? You guys can expect to see anything faith, unboxings, clothing hauls, vlogs, traveling, lifestyle, working out. Honestly, just like lifestyle, like anything lifestyle related, y'all can see on my channel. And I'm gonna be completely transparent with y'all. I'm gonna be my true and authentic self. Like, I'm not gonna lie, when I first started my channel, I was trying to be perceived as how the other YouTubers that's already been in the game is being perceived. Like, okay, I can do this, I can do that. But that wasn't me. That's not true to myself. So I'm definitely gonna be authentic, let my personality show. Like, it is what it is. Equipment do I use to film and edit my videos? So right now I'm filming on my brand new camera, my DJI Osmo Pocket 3. Yep, that's what it is. That's how you pronounce it. I pronounced it correct today. And that's what I'm filming on right now. But I started off with my 12 Pro Max, and now I have a 14 Pro Max, and I just have like a little light from Amazon. See, y'all see how dark it is without the light, and then with the light. Got that. I broke the clip on it though, so I can't clip it on right now. But that's really all of the equipment that I use. And I edit my videos on CapCut. I feel like CapCut is really the easiest to edit videos on. I have Canva Pro, but I use Canva sometimes. Like, if I'm using, like, if I make like an intro, or if I need just like some type of cute template, I'm gonna use Canva. If I need a background removed, I'm gonna use Canva. My thumbnails, I use Canva. CapCut, I use strictly to edit my videos. That's it. Some of your favorite YouTubers and creators who inspire you. And everybody that I named: Aaliyah, Taja, Soft Life Through Christ. Their podcast, They Sisters, on YouTube. Alexis, especially Alexis, because she's from Detroit, Michigan, and that's not too far from me. Like, I feel like she just knows. She just know. But it's like, yeah, them type of people inspire me. Why? I don't know. I just feel like they're their true and authentic self. Like, they radiate, they have that aura. So Dear, as far as fashion, Kaya, Monique, as far as fashion, yeah, them type of people inspire me. I love them down. What challenges have you faced so far in your YouTube journey? So far, the challenges that I faced was, or is, not being consistent. And I focus on numbers too much. I focus on numbers and I struggle with engagement. So it's like, even on like other platforms too, I struggle with the same thing. But yeah, I focus on the numbers too much, and like I get discouraged because it's like, okay, say I post a video, I only get 23 views and I get 2 likes. I'm like, dang, like I don't want to promote this. I don't want to promote this on my Instagram because I fear letting people see me try. So it's like, girl, you trying to be a YouTuber, look at you. But I'm over it now. Like, I'm definitely locking in, so it is what it is. Next question is, what are your goals for your YouTube channel in the next year? To be consistent, get monetized on YouTube, and I actually want to build a community. Like, I actually want to have a community to be able to have, like, create that safe space to be able to, oh, well, let me put having a gym on. Like, that's my girl. Yeah, I want us to be locked in like that. I also want to, like, you know, be able to experience brand trips, PRs, all of that, of course. But those 3 are the main things that I'm really focused on. How do you decide on topics for your video and plan your content schedule? Honestly, the topics of my videos really be random. Like, I really feel like I need to be doing something in order for me to post, and that's not the case. Like, I'm not one of them people that do something all the time. And it's like, my favorite creators that I watch, they live their regular life and they vlog. So that's how I really started, just finding topics, because I'm like, okay, you know, a weekend in my life, a day in my life. Vlogmas, perfect timing, because it's like, this is giving me the opportunity to be able to post consistently for the month of December, which I'm doing every other day. But it's giving me the opportunity, you know, to be able to like push out that content. And it's like, okay, if you like this video and then you click on it, I'm posting consistently, so now, you know, you engage in more. How do you stay motivated and creative when brainstorming a new video idea? Like I said, I just go based off of like how the people that I watch, like, I get ideas like that. And Pinterest, they be having all types of lists. And then sometimes I do like pray about it. Like, I be like, God, can you just give me some creativity, like on some videos to do and stuff like that. What advice would you give someone who's just starting out on YouTube? Honestly, just post and be consistent. Like, I feel like I hindered my growth so much because I wasn't posting and being consistent. I started my channel over 2 years ago, and I'm still at like 500 subscribers. Be consistent and you will see the growth. Don't focus on the numbers like me, because I promise you it will get to your head. Don't do it. The place that you want to travel to and why? So I never been out of the country yet. I don't know if Canada count. I never been out of the country yet, but I want to go to St. Martin. I want to go to Tulum. You know, basic stuff that everybody, I'll take you farther than Mexico. But I really want to go to Egypt. I want to go to Egypt so bad. Like, I just feel like it's probably so beautiful out there. Like, I know it is. I know it is. I want to go to Hawaii. And I want to go to Brazil. I don't know why, but I do. Can you share a defining moment or experience that shaped you who you are today? Yes, I could. I can't think of it off the top of my head right now, but I feel like maybe heartbreak and failing. Like, failing far as not actually doing the stuff that I know I need to be doing. So heartbreak, because I've been in like relationships all my life since I was probably like 13, and I love her. So it's like going through that character development of, okay, just let a person go. I never really used to let people go. Like, I used to drag it on for moving on. And that shaped me in the person that I am today, because it's like I have that knowledge. If a person show you one time that they don't want you, let them. Do not sit there and beg and plead for a person to want you. Don't do it, because at the end of the day, what one person won't do, the next will. Or what that person did good wise that you're looking for, the person next will do it 1,000 times better. And you know, it's always better. Like, it's always different people in the world, so it's not that serious. But yeah, just heartbreaks, honestly, like, I feel like also helped me have so much wisdom and knowledge when I do have people come to me asking me for like advice, you know, like if they just want to vent, because it's like I've been through a lot, like in different scenarios and everything. So many different scenarios, I've been through it, and it's like I can reflect on the stuff that I learned and how I learned how to cope with it, and I can help the next person. So I feel like it helped me out in that way. Like, I love helping people, and it's like if I can see that you're going through a heartbreak, or you're going through an issue, or this is similar to something I've been through, I want to help genuinely. You've hit rock bottom, how did you get back up? My Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. That's how. There's no other way for me. There's no other way that actually got me to that point where I feel fulfilled. No other way. Not sex, not drinking, not smoking, not partying, nothing. Jesus Christ. I jump started my faith. So, quick little story time. I used to be into that spiritual stuff, the crystals, the tarot cards, all of that. And at a point in time, I just wanted to fill that void, and I knew about Jesus Christ. My family, all of them, they believe in that. I just didn't want to turn to him. Honestly, I didn't want to. I was trying to be different. I wanted people to look at me weird, all of that. Yeah, I was that type of person. And it's like, I had intuitive gifts. I'm very much like, I have a good discernment, all of that. And I was using that to my advantage, I could say. Like, it definitely got people looking at me like, oh, she crazy. How you know that was gonna happen? Yeah, bro. But that kind of jump started my faith, because I started having like sleep paralysis a lot, and I was like, no, this is not it. I started seeing shadow people a lot. Like, I'm like, bro, did y'all just see them cross the street? Like, I was going through so much spiritual psychosis. I'm just like, no, this is not normal. And then the one year on Christmas, I had went to drive to go see my dad. My dad lived like an hour and a half away, maybe 2 hours, and it was dark, it was gloomy, it was raining, and I had to like drive through the hills, and like the hills don't have like no little like rails to like go up the hill. And that was my first time driving out there, especially like in the dark. So I'm driving back home, and it's like super foggy. Like, I'm talking about so foggy, like it's super white. Like, if y'all ever been in a snowstorm and like a whiteout, like it was that white, and it was nothing but fog, and I could not see. My high beams didn't work for it. My lights didn't work for it. Like, the best thing that I can do was I turned my lights off, and I literally prayed, because it was like a single lane, like it was 2 single lanes, but it was like squished together, and like I'm going up the hill, and it's just like constantly wrapping around, and it's like 18-wheelers was coming down as I'm going up. Like, it was nothing but the faith of God that got me home. I swear, y'all, I called my mom, and I was crying the whole time until I was able to see. Like, I'm still terrified of driving in hills and anything with fog. No, don't want it. No ma'am, no ham, no turkey. Don't want it. Don't do it. It's gonna send me into an anxiety attack. But that helped me jumpstart my faith, because I'm like, I wouldn't be nowhere without God. Like, I was literally calling on God. I was all of that, the whole 9. And then I can say probably like after I kind of fell out of it, and then I got my heart broken again, God was speaking to me. He like, girl, get away from that man. Get away from that man. You going through domestic violence. And I'm like, God, please. I'm like, God, if you don't want me to be with him, give me a sign. He gave me a sign. God, if you don't want me to be with him, give me a sign. Gave me the passcode to his phone. God, if you don't want me to be with him, please give me a sign. Gave me the password to his Instagram. Girl, he's giving you all the signs. You're ignoring them. I know God like, you know what, girl, just go ahead. Go ahead. Do you. Let me know when you're ready. So that jump started my faith, because I'm like, you know what? Let me stop playing. Let me stop playing and shift back to God. Shift my identity back to God, because that little relationship was not of God. I was idolizing a relationship. I just wanted somebody to love me, but I didn't love myself. Like I said in the beginning, you cannot love somebody if you do not love yourself, because one, they gonna take advantage of that, and two, like, you're not gonna have that respect, you're not gonna have that strength, no nothing for yourself to leave, simply because you like identifying in this person and all types of stuff. Like, it just don't work out. We could get more into that too, like in like another video if y'all want to, because I have so much that I can possibly say about situations, for real. What's something that you can tell your younger self if you could? I would definitely say to know when to let go. Just know that you're beautiful, because I struggled with that growing up. I was mainly around like I went to a predominantly white school growing up, and I was like the only black girl in my class. Yeah, definitely was a struggle. I had to hang out with the boys. That's why I'm more tomboyish. Had to hang out with the boys. I'm like, y'all don't judge me because I'm darker, you know? But definitely love yourself. Just know that it's okay, and always go back to God. Like, bring everything to God. God is the only one that will really care and understand what you're going through. And I would probably tell my younger self to stop being so open with people. Like, I feel like I'm usually like an open book, and I overshare when I should shut my mouth. It's no reason for you to be oversharing. Your friend don't need to know how this went, how this experience with this guy went every single time. Especially when it comes to like arguing and stuff. Like, your friends do not need to know all of that. And same for your boyfriend or your girlfriend. They should not be knowing your friend's business or whatever. Like, you don't gotta overshare at all. Like, with stuff like that. You don't. Just mind your business. So yeah, y'all, that wraps up this video. I just wanted to get something like small and out there. I mean, I wish that it was just a little bit more personal to know like what other people would want to ask me, but like I said, I struggle with engagement. People don't be wanting to swipe up. I feel like a lot of people just, I don't know, they just don't care to be involved. They don't care to like see people take off. So yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, because y'all gotta stay tuned for Vlogmas Day 7. Y'all do want to ask me any other questions, my Instagram is Heaven the Gym. My DMs is open, and you know, I'll probably make one of these videos like once I do get monetized and stuff like that, for like more better and personal questions like that people will actually want to know. But God bless, and you know, just enjoy the rest of your December, and I will see y'all in the next vlog.